Hey everyone, AngryHoneyBadger here. It is time for us to take a look at another quick build. Today's winner was in fact Poppy. She beat Irelia by 1 vote, 202 to 201. So it's going to be Poppy this time. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at a quick build for her. If you want to go ahead and vote for the next quick build, head down to the description. There's a link there that will take you to a straw poll, and you can go ahead and vote for the next champion that we'll do a quick build for. But other than that, let's go ahead and take a look at Poppy's runes and her masteries. As for the rune page that I do take when I am playing Poppy, what I like to take is attack damage marks, those armor seals, magic resist per level glyphs or cooldown glyphs. Both of them work really nicely. And then I also take attack damage quintessences. As for the Masteries page, we're going to go with a 2190 page. We're going to rely on Poppy's defensive stats and her passive and her W for her defense mostly. And we're going to take 21 in the offense, and we're just going to kind of scare people with the build. We're going to deal a lot of damage. As for her abilities, at level 1, typically put a point into that W. At level 2, put a point into either your E or your Q, typically the E, and then put a point into your Q at level 3. As for when it comes out to maxing her abilities, I've seen it done many different ways. I like maxing her Q out and then her W. I typically max her E out last, although I've seen people max that out sooner. It just kind of depends on what you want to do, but I think her bread and butter is mostly in the Q and the W. As for the items I like to take when I'm playing Poppy, what we do is we start off with a Doran's Blade and a health pot, and then obviously we want to get that totem for warding. We're going to be scaring people with the damage that we have. You're going to always take Pocus Poppy. Let's go ahead and return some back to them with damage. As for those early trips back, what you're going to want to do is pick up some health, a long sword, and a little bit of armor. Going to be very helpful to have those items. We're going to build those all into very certain things, and those will all help you while living in lane. Also, as Poppy, like I said, you're going to get picked on and poked on. Take health pots with you so you can survive while in lane. We're going to go ahead and build those items, though, into a Phage, a Sheen, a Vampiric Scepter, and into Ninja Tabby Boots. Obviously, that's if we're going against an AD character. If it was an AP, you probably would want those Merc Treads. But what we're going to do with these items is we're going to build those into, of course, the Trinity Force, kind of the best item on Poppy. We're also going to then build those boots like we stated. We're going to build a Blade of the Ruined King for its awesome slow when its active is used, and then we also have that lifesteal and that attack speed and damage. And then we're also going to pick up the Zephyr for increased movement speed, cooldown reduction, which is something you do need to address on Poppy a little bit. And then we also pick up that damage too. It's very, very helpful. And then we round it out with a Guardian Angel. And then as for the very last item you might want to consider, we're going to go out with a bit of a bang usually. We're going to either pick up a Bloodthirster for just damage, a Hydra if you want to do some kind of side pushing and clear a little bit quicker, also very good damage too. Or if you do want to finally get some health and have a slow, you can pick up a Frozen Mallet. But that's actually going to be a quick build for Poppy. Hopefully we can make a full build for her sometime and show how it all works in lane, but this will get you going when it just comes to items and what you want to do with her. If you're looking to maybe play a little bit more Poppy, she probably could honestly use a rework, and we'll see how that ends up for her in the future. She hasn't been touched or played much, but hopefully this helps you guys out. Don't forget to go vote down below for the next quick build, but until next time, I'll just see all of you guys in the next build video. Now she's going to try to move back in and stun me, which she does after I move on to the Ziggs, because I want to focus him. He is the damage dealer on the enemy team. He has 15 kills. I can solo him easily, though, because the Trinity Force allows me with the damage, and I still have survivability with my items.